Okay, we should be live. I'm assuming so anyway. The countdown timer is not as sexy as StreamYards was, but yeah, it'll do. It'll do. We're back Saturday night. We're trying to get our regular game of Cyberpunk Red going more regularly in the new year. We'll see how this goes. We have a full cast tonight, so let's count them down. Let's start with the multi-talented Marius.
Well,
Kelly,
hello.
how would you introduce your character?
Oh, well, Marius, I am the puller of teeth, I want to be the puller of teeth. I want to be known as the puller of teeth. I think it's fun. I can be good at it. I just need more practice.
But the question now is that just referring to your screen name because you're an actor now?
Oh, I forgot about being an actor too. So I guess acting can be my day job, and I'll just pull teeth on weekends.
It's good to remember your roots when you become famous as an
I have
actor.
way too many hobbies, right? Like, I got to pick and choose. Do I want to pull teeth? Do I want to run the net? Well, clearly not.
No.
Did Marius become a cyber psycho with like 2 implants?
Maybe it was always there, and it's just now starting to bubble up. Everything's pushing it.
Why do I get the impression that it's Marius's parents that forced him into becoming a net runner? It's like, there's job security. Go into computers.
They said just, as long as you're going to school, you don't have to pay rent. So, I was like, oh, it was, yeah, I wanted to play in GW Basic. What can I say? It was fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
That works. Jameis, tell us about Elena.
I'll just tell you about Sebastian. He's a rat. He's the reason we all come here. And looking after Sebastian is Elena. She is a technomad. And yeah, nearly balanced technomad. Still going to need a few more points for that yet. Mm-hmm. But yeah, she is just currently going, I guess I'll be a part of this group because I haven't got none of the stuff set up yet.
It's because you don't like living at home with the rest of the nomads, so you have to live in this coffin motel.
Well, I'm trying to set up. Yeah, I'm trying to set up the place nearby, but until that's fully ready yet, can't quite move in there.
So has Sebastian taken a level of anything yet?
He won't tell me. It's entirely GM.
It's because he's taken a level of cop. That's what you don't know. It's his dark secret. Sebastian is a cop.
What? Sebastian is a dirty rat?
Yes. Steven, tell us all about pinball.
Hello, friends. Welcome to Pinball's channel. So I am Steven. I don't normally talk like this, but I play the effusive Pinball, who is a solo who lives his life like a video game. And if you ask him to shoot you, he will shoot you.
As is well documented.
I mean, far be it for me to not offer customer satisfaction.
This is true. All right, Richard, tell us about Laszlo.
Hello, I am Laszlo Sahain. I do talk like this a lot. So yes, this is me. Hello. I am the medtech of the group. I can heal you when you're feeling down, and if you're really down, then I can try and lift you up with my Rockabye type presenting and personary stuff. Yes, this is what I will do.
It sounds good to me.
And last but not least, the face of our group. Kim, tell us all about your character.
Okay, well, I play Tetra. She is the fixer / catering arranger. We deliver dishes. I just do all sorts of things. Trying to think of what else we did last session.
Well, we'll start there. Last session, you went to find the head of security for these for the movie production, we'll say. That was the split up. The party did the traditional gaming thing that always works out well, where you split the party. Always works well.
I thought we did.
Tetra went to visit head of security, who is very into disguises, very good at making intricate plans. I'm vamping while I'm trying to find his name because I can't remember it off the top of my head.
Damien Mongoose or something. I can't remember.
No.
It started with an M. Morgan? Was it
Morgan.
Morgan or
That's
Martin?
right.
Or...
As in like Morgan Blackhand,
Yeah.
but that's not him. He just shares the name Morgan. So you're going to go talk to Morgan. We're going to sort of start there as you go on to the movie lot. How do you find Morgan?
That's the question. Oh, didn't you have a contact or something?
Did I have a contact with him?
He did give you a number.
Yeah. So I guess I'll just start with that.
Okay. And he actually is not the street sweeper that's right behind you. He answers his agent and tells you, come over to the guard shack. And you can hear something play in the background.
Oh, wonderful. Okay. So I just go over to the guard shack.
Okay. As you step into the guard shack, and he's just waving you in as he's entranced to the screen, whatever it is they use in Cyberpunk Red. Because I know Shadowrun uses like a Tritio, which is like a holographic thing, but I don't think Cyberpunk Red is that advanced. I think they still use
They have holos.
video displays. For the
They have
masses?
the holo displays are usually big units, but they do have regular screens.
Okay. Yeah, so this would be just a screen then, because it's got to fit into the guard shack. And cue pinball as you have the familiar strains of the paparazzi asshole that you killed the last time his show comes on. But instead of showing his face in the very nice suit, as he's usually a montage of him just confronting a bunch of A-list stars, sometimes B-list stars, or sometimes even politicians in his particular style, which is quite aggravating. Instead of showing that, there's a montage of pinball shooting the man, putting a grenade in his mouth, and pulling the pin. And as the man's head explodes on the screen, it's like a fade to black or a screen wipe, and there's Pinball's head on the screen, much like think like the Max Headroom, if you remember that show. It's just your head kind of floating in this kind of computer static in the background. And Pinball, welcome to your new show. What do you want to say to all of those followers out there that have given you the multiple thumbs up for your execution of the paparazzi jerk whose show this once was? And across the bottom is a banner officially sponsored by Tatum Industries, which is who sponsored him before. So when you went to sign the contract, they asked for a soundbite that they could run for the new show. And the show is completely up to you. They feel that your random shenanigans, any of it, would be good entertainment.
Hello, welcome to Pinball's new show. I'm Pinball. This is Finding Out. Let's bounce.
Okay, and they have a little graphic. Your head bounces on the screen. It kind of bounces off the screen. And then a big wall of text comes on. Tatum Enterprises announces their new media sensation, Pinball. Join us weekly as we follow Pinball in the mean streets of...
Night City.
Night City, thank you. Mean streets of Night City as Pinball does what Pinball does. And then again, they play the montage of the guy's head exploding and all this other stuff. The security chief kind of turns to you slowly, Tetra. I guess your friend's a star now.
Well, it was
Don't forget,
inevitable, I'm sure.
he had a small scene in this upcoming movie too. Background character.
Oh, yes. He was local talent, yes.
He points at the monitor.
He's
That's a
quite
bit
the
more than
multitasker.
local, but I guess you're not here to talk about your friend. What can I do for you, Tetra? No one's died, has they? I haven't looked at my memos today. Ooh, what's it? There's a rash
Not
of
yet.
sickness in the... I got to replace some ninjas, it looks like. Okay. I'll have to call someone after this. What can I do for you?
Okay, so this was about the bullets, right?
It's up to you how much you want to tell. So
See, I just
yeah,
totally
you
lost.
haven't told anybody else in the cast that the guns, some of the guns were filled with real bullets every few rounds or so.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, so when we went to go look at the prop weapons, we found that some of the bullets were actually real instead of the prop bullets, and then I believe some of was it a sword or a knife? It was
Collapsible
something
sword.
with
Yeah,
blades,
yeah,
but
the prop sword.
they were yeah, exactly. It was malfunctioning in quotations as well. So these were obviously tampered with.
Well, he pulls up something on his agent and starts going through it. It says, "Well, tomorrow's shooting only has only has one scene when firearms are discharged. Okay, let's see who was in that scene. Well, okay, your friend is in there. He's supposed to get a sword to the neck. All right, our star is shot at but not hit. Some random employees at the place are shot. Okay, okay. Well, I will look into this. Um, I'm sure this isn't a mistake, as all of our prop bullets are taken out of the same tub. The tub should have been sealed. Our prop master should have had to break the seal on each one of those. And usually there's always somebody on hand so that the stuff's never left alone. So I'll check into that. Kind of scratches his head. The only real person of importance on the scene tomorrow is our starlet, but she's not supposed to be shot. Interesting.
Well,
Okay.
the prop master didn't seem to be aware of it.
Did you make him aware of it? You didn't.
No. Indeed, I did not.
Well, that's probably for the best. After all, the prop master would have the most ability to plant real bullets in there. So maybe I should just go have a chat with him. He fires off a few text messages on his agent and says, "Oh, Tetra, thank you very much. Is there anything else that you'd like to go over?"
No, I think that's all for now. I'm sure something will come up later. But for now, I think it's fine.
All right. Well, feel free to call me anytime. I will be responsive. And he flips closed his agent, puts it away, puts a little slouch cap on, puts on a fake mustache. He's got a coat rack that's got 5 different coats on it, picks one at random. I'm going to go talk to the prop master. Let me know if you need anything else. All right, cutscenes.
Okay,
The
sure.
prop master, as Elena wanted to stay with the props.
Yeah, and the prop master lived to go bowling,
did.
I think. Yeah.
Because the prop master didn't know that there was anything wrong with anything other
I
than
know
the
he-
collapsible sword not
Yeah.
functioning correctly, which
knew
he
what the sword-
promptly took that and is going to
Yeah,
replace it.
because Tetra didn't tell us about the bullets till after he left.
Mhm.
So
All right, so yeah, I mean you're on the roster. You have an all access pass, so he's like, okay, well, just sign here that you're going to be our. We got to keep all the props under lock and key and make sure that nobody interferes with anything. So I guess you're that tonight. Sign here,
Mhm.
and I release the studio to you.
Bastion waves.
Now, Richard, I don't remember where Laszlo. Oh, no, yeah, you are being personal health person to the starlet. I think
The intern
you,
doctor.
yes, right.
I think forget's name, Netrunner guy, Marius.
Mhm.
I think Marius was with me as well.
I thought Marius went home. Well, not home,
Really?
but he went to bed because he said, I remember us saying that he was going to not sleep well.
Yeah, we split up pretty
Yeah.
much fully. So
Okay, that's fine.
Right.
I'll be alone. That's
All right. So, Elena, is there anything special you want to do? There are still, as I said last time, after the prop master leaves, there are some of the crew returning props.
Yeah.
And I had also mentioned there were some unaccounted for parasols or umbrellas
yes,
that
there's
hadn't
an
been turned
umbrella
in.
that was there.
Yep. It's getting fairly late. There are a few cast members around that are just, they're taping down like spots on the floor where they're supposed to stand and they're supposed to, do their delivery. So they're taping down the spots where they're supposed to stop for the best camera angle and stuff like that. Real, craftsmen as far as actors go. But yeah, still 2 umbrellas missing.
Unfortunately, I can't leave the prop room to go look for them.
Mhm.
That's kind of the point.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't believe there's anywhere I can track them other than just sort of noting
Mhm.
that there's 2 missing. Do I have names for who has it?
You have the character description. So the person who opens the door to the fancy hotel has one as he holds it open. Remember, everybody in the hotel is going to be dressed in a Victorian style. Um, so he would be holding the parasol open as guests would come in, and he'd open the door for him. His has not been checked in. As a matter of fact, a second one is supposed to be next to him in case he needs to hand it to a guest leaving the hotel that would need an umbrella. So they should both be at the front entrance.
Right. But can I see where the front entrance is?
Yes, and there is a man standing out there wearing like the regalia of the doorman. He seems to be on a phone talking, or an agent, whatever they're called here, talking to someone.
That's its line of. Can I ping someone's agent on line of sight?
Sure, why not? Yeah, why not?
Ping him. I know he's talking, but I'm going to ping him anyway.
Yeah.
Umbrella?
Umbrella? What?
Umbrella?
What about an umbrella?
Umbrella that you've got. I want the umbrella back.
Yeah. There's 2 out here. Who's this?
Prop person. If he looks around, I'll wave when he looks over at my
direction.
Yeah,
he kind of looks into the
I can put up an arrow on his AR display. And go, over here.
Yeah, he picks one up and he kind of looks around. He walks over, picks another one up off of this little kind of ceramic urn style thing that's outside. He comes in. I want you to give me a yes. Perception
I'm going to fail it.
check.
Yeah, I'm going to fail it. So I don't know why you're bothering to ask.
Is it perception in this? All of my systems
16.
are running together. That's actually pretty good. His suit doesn't fit well.
And it is one of the Victorian outfits.
It is the proper outfit, but it doesn't fit well. It's a little tight in areas, a little loose in others.
Yeah, can I get you to sign that back in? I'm going to give you a sign for it.
Yeah, okay. He tosses the umbrellas over to you, and he just kind of scrawls something on
the signature match.
No, no, you don't even have to roll for that. No, they don't.
Yeah. I'm not going to. I'm going to just make a note of who he is and his agent and his ID and stuff. I am not confronting anyone.
Okay. His agent is out of your pool because Prop Master is also responsible for Cast's phones. His agent is supposedly registered to this actor.
Does the picture match?
There's no picture.
Ah. Okay. Well, I'm going to take no. So I'm confronting. If someone wants to come in and raid the prop store and sort of do nasty things, I'm going to let them. I'm just going to record it. So I'm just going to grab an image of him with my agent. So I get that. I'm not confronting.
Are you doing that? Are you doing that kind of on the sly, or?
I'll probably try and do it on the sly. Given that I have no ability to do that, will probably fail. But I'll try and do it on the sly.
Okay. Well, it's actually. Give me a second here. It's not you that needs to roll this.
Okay, well that's good because I'm not going to make it.
There it is. Okay.
My cool is not very cool, so yeah.
Good enough. Doesn't really notice anything. He just expects that you're typing something into your agent.
Yep.
All right, that's that. Let's go to Marius. Since Marius, you went home to get some sleep.
Yeah.
All right. You and Pinball bump into each other as Pinball is heading home after signing a lucrative contract, cutting his few-second demo. Last you heard, the police were looking for Marius, and apparently he'd burned down an orphanage, and the body count was mounting.
Yeah, that sounded like a quiet night for pinball.
It's true. It's true.
It's like, where'd you get from? What's going on? Aren't you supposed to be on the run from the law? Pinball?
Steven? Do we lose Steven?
No, but I just mute myself. I don't have an inline mute, so I forget. I'm like, oh, hey, Marius, how is me running from the law different from any other day?
Oh, there's cameras there.
Now I have one fancy one. See? Say hello.
Yeah, that's true. They would have given you something to record your day-to-day activities to get footage for the show.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, you know what? It's probably a drone that has a
It's a
simple brain that you can just turn on and it follows you around at the optimal camera angles.
Does that thing follow you in the toilet?
Sometimes.
The price of being a celebrity, right?
I mean, it depends if I am actually going to the toilet or if I'm hiding in the toilet to assassinate someone. I looked towards the camera. Pro tip: always check the toilet before going to the toilet.
Interesting. Well, I look forward to watching when you've got some more stuff out there.
Don't worry,
Wait till you've got a full season's worth of content. I like to blitz through it, right? Sit down, get my popcorn, watch everything at once.
Also,
Binge
do
watch.
not worry.
Binge watch.
Everyone else's faces will be blurred out, except yours.
Well, I'm now an actor and a tooth puller. I definitely need the business and the notoriety, so that's okay. That works for me.
I'm just hoping someone takes up, the chance to murder you to get on the show.
Well, you're very considerate of my personal well-being. Thank you.
You're welcome. I just love how this is now conscious in your mind now that it is your life that is in danger.
I sure miss Nancy.
I looked directly at the camera. Nancy was horrible. All right, let's bounce.
Are you going to be here for long? I was going to do the risky business routine for a bit since I thought I was going to be here alone. But if you're going to be here,
what in the world are you talking about?
It's just a little thing. Don't worry about it. If you don't know, if you know, you know, right?
Do I look like an ancient 20th century movie expert? Risky Business came out to this time sitting about 100 years ago. Well, not quite, but 95 years or so.
Math, yeah, maybe not.
It's like 2070. No, it's 2040.
45.
2045,
isn't it?
Yeah, Cyberpunk Red, I think, is in the
So 65 years ago.
Still not in the public domain, though.
Still not. It's probably 5,000 years at this point in the law system.
Oh, and but on the other hand, Tom Cruise is probably still around.
He's a head in a jar now.
His head in a jar, yeah.
Remarkably good-looking head in a jar, but a head in a jar.
Indeed.
But that's still around.
Mm-hmm. Still making movies. Impossible Mission XXXV1V.
Mission Impossible Redacted.
I wonder if I can get a supporting role in one of his next movies. Do you know him? Could you get me a face to face? Because there's not much else left.
As dangerous and lethal as Tom Cruise is, he would still not want to willingly meet me.
Well, maybe we can change that. Maybe my notoriety in the Hollywood business will change that.
I look directly at the camera again. Remember, his notoriety, not reputation, notoriety.
Hey, there's no such thing as bad publicity.
I look directly at the camera. Yes, there is. There is bad publicity.
Well, if you say
I feel my ratings plummeting as we speak.
Well, you're welcome to leave at any time. As I start unbuttoning my pants and start pulling up Spotify, getting the song ready.
The drones have filters for that.
No copyright material allowed. Yeah, it just shoots the whole iPod.
hmm
Right? It's like, nope, sorry, we can't allow that.
No. It just substitutes that music with the affiliate music that someone's paid for to have ran on Pinball's channel. That's how that works.
That's much easier.
Yeah, exactly. So what are you doing tonight, Marius? Are you just going to turn in early, get a good rest for your maybe go over your lines a few million times?
Apparently, he's
remember
I have
your
more
lines
than
are
one. There's more than one. I think the 3 words that I have to say, I've got that down pat. I'm not worried about that. I think I was going to come here and sit and chill and relax. Risky business was just, an afterthought. But I think I'll just go to bed, get a good night's sleep. It might be my last. I want to be rested as in case something happens tomorrow. So I have, the best reflexes possible, sharp mind, able to react quickly and jump behind pinball when the bullets start flying.
there is a gift left for you in your coffin.
Is it ticking?
No, it's a cake. It's a cake in
I
the
love
shape of a broken leg.
I feel like this is like a message. Is it? What kind of cake is it?
You can tell by the presentation and how it tastes that Nancy left this for you.
Oh,
Or a version of Nancy left this for you.
Yay! Okay, all right. I'm gonna go get some milk, preferably non-human, from the fridge, and sit down. And I don't know what's on the screen. If Pinball's playing games, I'll just watch. Or
well, that is the question. What's Pinball doing for the evening? You've been on the run for a solid 24 hours.
I'll just, I'm going to give Pinball a plate of cake.
Are you going to tell him it's from Nancy?
I will keep that to myself.
Okay.
Oh, cake for my return. How kind.
Enjoy.
He gave you the foot.
I'm surprised you didn't give me just the heel. So it's like go through. So it's very important for you to have a routine, and as it is important for me to have a routine, I will not publicize it so my enemies can use it against me.
Yeah. You can turn off your recorder whenever you want to, mind you. It doesn't,
But get some camera shot. Okay, so if you want to be a worthwhile solo in the city of Night City, you need to be able to take care of your equipment. That includes body, mind, and your multitude of arsenal. Multiple of your guns. These now need cleaning, and he goes about.
Are you giving like a good shot of the inside of your guys' apartment?
No.
Area? Okay, I was going to say because there are like crates of stolen stuff. There are crates of the the cyber animals. There's crates of drugs clearly labeled as drugs, and a rocket launcher.
We really got to do something with drugs.
Also, like probably a crate or two of Neopets.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Yeah, the pets. Yeah.
But we actually had a storage warehouse for that. But the only thing in shot really is the giant bird statue that we came by legitimately.
Yes.
A table with the giant bird statue in behind. So it's like, but now when cleaning your weapons, make sure you always have a second weapon ready to go before you start cleaning the first one. This is always important. The only exception is when you only have one weapon. Sometimes you have to have only one weapon. Say you got thrown into the harbor and everything is gone and you're on the run from the police force.
So we'll cut scenes as Pinball starts to ramble on about proper maintenance of weapons. So cut scenes again to Laszlo. Right. Yeah. So Starlet is she's using you to go over the lines for the next day as well because she needs somebody to go over the lines. This might have been the first time that you see the script for the full shooting because only Marius was given part of the script that was just his part. So she has the full script here. Actually, it's not just tomorrow's shooting. It's the full script.
Oh. Let me flip to the end and see who lives and who dies.
She dies by the assassin's asp that Pinball fixed to make it look more accurate.
Oh no. Oh, what a tragic thing is happening here. Never mind. Let us go over your lines and see what is going on here. Looks like there are lots of opportunities for you here to die horribly in mysterious fashions and raise the profile of this film. And was it? No, it was not Meaty's murder. What is it that you were protesting?
Oh, well, no, it's just like the companies. It's just horrible companies that packages all that meat. Do you know how they raise that meat? It's horrible.
It was Meaty's murder. Okay, yes.
So
Well, it is not human.
if you look through the script, I mean, the script is basically it's an offshot of Romeo and Juliet to some degree. She's a popular bar hostess that came into some money, and that's why she's at the Parisian hotel. And her love interest is a rough and tumble edge runner that takes on shady business dealings. And she ends up dying because the edge runner's best friend that looks amazingly like him. She is not able to see clearly, thinks it's her lover, and he was paid to kill her. And so, yes, the kiss is the asp coming out, the cyber asp killing the actress at the end.
Oh, okay. So the real killer is bad eyesight.
Yes,
okay.
it is. Poor lighting and bad eyesight.
Well, that's interesting thing. I do not have anything else to ask you, so I'll just run lines with you.
Okay. Do you have any points in acting at all?
I might have put a single point in there.
Well,
now.
I want you to roll it.
I'll find out.
This is what you're supposed to do now.
No. Okay, yes, this will be great. Are you ready for this amazing roll of numbers? Here we go. Oh, my goodness. I rolled an 8.
All right. I mean, it's not great. She didn't expect you to be great. I mean, after all, you're a doctor, not an actor.
Yes.
But you're passably good enough for her to practice her lines, which she delivers really well. Like, she's actually decent.
Oh, good for you. I recommend pronouncing this word sabotage, not sabotage.
Sabotagey? Wait, the E's not pronounced, is it?
I don't know. Never mind. Yes, well, you are good at this. I can see why you made a career of it.
All right. So after going through lines, eating her the food that was sourced by Tetra, which is taken out of they don't use styrofoam, but out of the protective boxes that were delivered to her. She makes a meal. She tells you that like there's all kinds of fast food in the fridge if you want something less specific, although you're welcome to share what she's eating as well. But
Would not eat your food. Goes and sees what high class fast food looks like for this sort of thing.
Yeah, it's generally the stuff that you don't look at the menu because you generally can't afford it.
Oh, amazing. All right. Well, yeah. I was just wondering if there was going to be anything in the fridge or freezer that would... No, I don't think there is. Okay. Right.
Yep. It's stocked because, one, her assistant would generally be here. I think we went over last session why she wasn't running some last minute errands. So her assistant lives on a fast food diet. So that's what's here. Of course, in Night City, even the fast food is actually not bad. Probably better for you than the usual because they actually are growing food again because they have to.
Amazing.
Yeah. Okay. You have a room. You can use her assistant's room.
I mean, I've got nothing to do. I mean, I don't think I have any doctoring things to do to her either to check that she's doing okay. I mean,
unless you want to give her something to counteract all the stimulants that are in her system. You talked about it last time.
Yes,
explain it to her that stimulants don't allow you to sleep well.
I absolutely have something that can flush them all out. That is
Yes.
not a problem. I can use that without even thinking.
Okay, yeah.
If she wants it.
Oh,
that is
yes.
her
She wants
choice.
a good night's sleep.
Okay,
So,
here you go. Take one of these right now and call out for me in the morning if you feel horrible.
She immediately goes into a coma.
Oh, wait. No.
Wait,
That was something I made for
that was the
pinball. Oh,
lethal
no.
kill.
So, yeah, I've got a rapid detox thing
Sure.
from my...
I'm going to say then, if you do the rapid detox thing, she's been pretty much going on stimulants for a few days now. So she goes to bed pretty early. Like she's out pretty
Oh,
early.
good. Okay, yes.
Mhm.
Oh, it's even called rapid detox. There we go. That's the name of the drug.
There you go. All right. Do you want to do anything while you're here and
I
no one's watching
mean,
over
this
you?
isn't her house, is it? So
It's not. It's rented for her.
so there's nothing to peer around or look at or anything.
Well, again, you are in her assistant's room. Since the assistant is gone.
All right, I guess I will be paranoid and have a look around and see if I can find anything that is. Oh, look, the assistant is really in on it and trying to kill everybody. I will poke around her stuff, I guess.
Okay.
Or
You
is
might want to double check the medication to make sure it is what it says it is.
Hmm.
Which would fall under the
I think I
paranoia
did that
part. So
last time.
yeah,
Might
well,
know.
no, you checked her. I don't know if you checked the meds, but you're paranoid.
Yeah.
You'll check her.
Yeah. Just give it a once over and see what's around.
Sure. Go ahead and give me a roll for that.
Just
you
anything. Just roll.
and
Just roll
this.
some dice.
Perception.
Yeah,
Just no
perception is fine unless you've got a more specific skill in investigation. Like you're taking pains to go through everything at like
know
a
what that
proper
would be
turnover.
under.
I
mean,
think
I think
that's.
I can do everything.
Hold on.
There's interrogation.
Oh, I don't want to flip my screen because it's going to show up on the stream here. Can
No,
somebody look at the
I'm
skill
going
list?
for all the things.
Deduction. Library search.
When you get the things.
I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah, okay, just go ahead and give me perception then. That's fine.
Yeah.
He's also got drugs by default. So
Perception is the one that they usually use for investigatory things.
24!
Oh, wow.
I see through her soul.
So would be proud.
Okay, you find a another agent that has been turned off and power source removed, thrown in the bottom of a drawer, bunch of stuff thrown on top of it.
Well, I will turn it on and see if it is filled with, oh, I will kill this person tomorrow, or if it is her messaging her secret boyfriend or well, whatever.
Yeah, you touch the battery, still has enough juice in it to fire up the screen. There's no security on it. It doesn't you want to go through like the call history basically.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you have any skill in electronics at all?
Electronics. I mean, I have.
it's under tech technique. Yeah, so electronic security tech or basic tech, or
it's basic. Yeah, it would be basic tech.
If it was cyber tech, it'd be normally more.
Basic tech or electronic security tech. Which one?
Basic tech. It's not basic secured. Tech. It just figuring out a phone that's not yours. And
I am very technical. He said, rolling a 1.
Yes,
not,
you are.
Not a 1, but I rolled pretty well.
She received a number of text communications for someone wanting to know if they could pay her to inconvenience her, the person that's employing her, which is the actress. She responded back with a lot of like, who is this? Stop calling me. There is a record that someone tried to send her a fairly substantial amount of money. Going through the log records, though, she immediately sent it back. Her last message was, don't call this phone again. And it looks like that was within about the time that the phone was put out of commission.
Okay. All right. Well, we will wait until she comes back and then question her further.
Yep. So no
Yes,
specific
yes, no,
actions
yeah.
were asked for. Just like,
Okay.
are you purchasable?
I
Essentially.
will turn the phone off and make sure it is off, and
Mhm.
take it out of the drawer and away, so that she cannot hide it afterwards.
Yeah,
I will show Starlet, whose name I do not know, later. After she has had a good night's sleep, I will make sure that she has a bad morning. That'll be fine.
Okay.
Wait.
So are you just going to go to bed? Are you going to stay up through the night? Shooting is fairly early in the morning. Like the shooting starts at 6 a.m. People need to be on location at 5 a.m.
I do not know that I will need to have a good night's sleep. I think. Let me see if I can run on drugs. I certainly.
Are you next
Yes,
to?
I inject myself with Surge. When
Okay.
injected with a dose of Surge, a target can function unimpaired without sleep for a full 24 hours.
Aren't you naturally resistant to drugs, though? Being a tick, being a mid
No,
tick. I thought you were.
no. I
Okay.
am just as easily drugged as anybody else. There is a drug resistancy skill thing, however, though.
Yep. And he doesn't have any cyber that cleans out his kidneys or anything.
No,
So
I cannot. I have cannot inhale it from one of the nose filters.
There is
That
a
might be what
skill.
I'm thinking of.
You're probably thinking of the skill. I think it's under body.
Yeah,
Resist
there's
torture / drugs.
There is that, yes. I
Which
choose
he
not to
probably
resist it.
has.
I inject myself with Surge, and I'm ready for
Okay.
24 hours.
So what do you want to do? Or do you want to just kind of watch over
Well,
things, make sure nothing odd is happening through the night?
pretty much, yes. Maybe catch some television as well. Jot down
Okay,
some of my
then you
thoughts on what's
catch
going
the
on.
rerun of Pinball's new channel.
What? How did he get this? Oh, wow. This is, I mean, I guess that will be good. He can guest on my thing, and I can guest on his. Yeah, I'm sure that'll be great.
Cross promotion, it always
Exactly.
works.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, since you're awake and early, well, later into the night, so she went to bed fairly early, but so after midnight or so, you start hearing talking from her room.
Oh.
It's her voice.
I will still go and see what is going on there, because...
Okay, now she did lock the door.
Looks cannot do lockpicking, but I can listen.
Okay.
And find out what is going on there.
Sure. It appears that she is talking in her sleep, and it's whatever she's dreaming about or remembering in her sleep. It's not good, and her speech sounds like she's a child or a very young girl. It's full of pain and sobbing. You can't make out words, but it doesn't sound good.
Okay. Well, fortunately, I also have the therapy skill, so maybe she will become a recurring client. I don't know. Okay, good.
Okay. You catch bits and pieces of like I hate you, not the drill.
It's
I can feel pain. I can feel pain. Stop.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I hate dentists. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I will do I did a quick search on her last time. I will do a more thorough search on her online now, or whatever the thing we say, to see what sort of stuff she has in her background, see what she says, how she grew up, etc.
Okay. So for this, just the basic stuff you can get, what you already know. She's definitely has her bona fides now. She's had several good movies under her name. She's upping. I mean, she started in the industry about 5 years ago. Was a quick study, a good talent. Always was a B-lister at first, but here in the last year has done several good movies. There's not a lot about her past though. She doesn't do the paparazzi thing much. Like she doesn't party much. She's mostly known for her activism. Really promoting like healthy foods and that sort of thing. So if you want to see what dirt can be found, that would be like a security role, I guess, to see, getting into some private servers sort of thing.
Well, that is not my area. I don't even know if I could make that sort of roll. Is that electronic security tech? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah,
Or
that'll
is
that'll
it some
do.
other one?
That'll
That's-
do. You're basically trying to get into some like paywalled off places that would have kind of this information.
Oh,
Sounds more
that
like
sounds
a
more like
network.
library use or library search.
You know what? That's fine. You can use that instead if it's better.
That's even worse. That's worse. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm happy with that.
So you're doing it the illegal way versus the legal way.
There you go.
That's not bad.
Okay.
Oh,
The only thing that what you do find is like so this is not substantiated. So like there's good evidence for, but it's not substantiated that she is an orphan. She had a name change once her documented parents adopted her as a very young girl, and that she had various impediments, speech impediment, had a problem like hair lip, and had various problems that she had work done when she was a child.
So throughout the night, we'll be pinging all of this information onto the group chat for all of us here. So either somebody will keep being woken up in the middle of the night, or there'll be a load of messages in the morning when they wake up.
Speaking
Whatever.
of being interrupted in the middle of something, I'll be right back. My dog wants out.
Right. Well, yes. Look at all this information I have found.
Buddy, dude.
Traumas upon traumas and all kinds of things.
Now let us introduce weird things into the stream and the recordings that he has to later edit out. Yes, more work for Bert. More editing. Ha 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 ha. Oh no, he's back. Play it cool, guys.
I am certain the dog didn't really have to go out. He's just being an asshole.
It's almost like you have a cat or something.
I got those too. All right. So drop that information. Otherwise, the night goes by just fine. The assistant wasn't expected to be back tonight. She's going to meet at the lot tomorrow when they go in at 5 for the filming.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm good with that.
Okay. And if you do go through her medicine cabinet in the bathroom, everything checks out. Like the pills have the right numbers on them, like they correspond. But unless you've got some way to test the pills, you're just going by on their physical characteristics of the pill.
I guess I eat one of each of the pills. No, I got nothing that can. I don't think I've got anything on me that can work like that. So yeah,
This is Cyberpunk. All the pills would be branded with their trademark registered name.
Well, they are, but you could also fake those trademarks.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I got nothing that I can do.
Okay.
Detailed drug analysis with.
So let's catch back up with Elena then. So yeah, after the umbrellas are turned in, this is the last of the gear. A few hours after that, the rest of the actors turn in their costumes. Everything checks out just fine, and you're left there for the night. You're shown how the security system works. So they do have cameras in the building and outside the building. Nothing fancy, no perimeter alarms or anything, because the building is rented and they were just quickly put up. You do have access to a few drones on the roof that are normally used to get some good footage of the streets and stuff for the camera roll, but they can be used as spotters if you need them.
Okay.
But you're left alone.
When they've gone to get the umbrella out and Sebastian does a little singing in the rain dance.
Film it. There's a B-roll for you. So the question is, of course, though, so you've been up all day, and you're going to be here alone tonight. Are you going to do anything to make sure you stay awake, or are you going to sleep?
I don't plan on sleeping. I'm just sitting up. I don't know if I can assume I can do this with my agent or something. If someone comes to try to do something with the props, just record it. I am not planning to interrupt them in any way, shape, or form. I'm not confronting them at all, so I'm quite happy to have a sleep.
You can just
And,
turn on
yeah.
the video cameras in this area and just leave them
Yeah.
running.
Yeah, just do that. And I am quite happy to go to sleep and just let whatever happens, happens. But I said it's going to be recorded, so if something does happen, then I can check that, see who it is that did things and what did they do to things and all like that.
Sure.
But I don't plan on stopping them because I want them to do things so we can then track it.
Okay. And Tetra, after you've talked to Morgan, what would you have done the rest of the evening? That would have taken some time to drive back to the studio lot, talk to Morgan. So it'll be late when you're done, but what would you have done with the rest of your evening?
I probably would have just checked to make sure whatever I was in charge of was still going okay, like the catering.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
all
she's
that.
racking up quite a bill, but that's not your
Just to make
problem.
sure it was- just to make sure there's nothing else, about to break loose.
Okay. Everything looks good. All the ducks in a row.
just head
You check
back.
with the catering, which was the big thing that you were in control of otherwise. Would you have just gone back to the Coffin Hotel, or where would you have gone to finish off the evening? Because you also have been up early and moving all day. Okay.
Yeah, I would have gone back to the hotel.
You catch
Since it's been a
Marius
long day.
in the final throes of his risky business routine. as- No privacy, Marius. No privacy in a Coffin Hotel.
If I expected privacy, I wouldn't be living here. It's all good. Hey, it is what it is, and it's
More people might know that bit from Elf than Risky Business anyway.
I don't know Elf, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we'll cut to the next morning, and we will start with the actress preparing. So back to you, Richard. She gets up. She had a wonderful night's sleep. She thanks you for that. She says that she will start curtailing her use of stimulants more because she hasn't slept that good in a while. Yeah.
Well, glad to hear it. Did you talking in your sleep?
Oh, yeah, my assistant tells me I do that every once in a while. I don't usually get so deeply asleep that it happens much these days.
Okay, it was, from what I can work out, it was from stuff from your childhood. I did not listen to hear what was going on too much, but that is what it sounded like. You might want
See,
to
professional help.
I can give you my card. You might want to, if you ever want to talk about it, I can give you my card. But you might want to be careful about who you have a good night's sleep around. Is more what I was getting at. If you see, just in case.
Thanks for that. And you didn't record that or anything, did you?
No.
Okay.
Even if I did, I am your doctor at the moment, so professional ethics, that is the word. Yes, I have
you use it so rarely.
Yes. Yeah, no, I do not have to do anything when there are dead people, and but yeah, there we go.
Okay. Well, yeah. So she's preparing. She said, "Yeah, the costume will be on the set." So she got up at like 4 a.m. to prepare for the day. Needs to be on set by 5. And again, she's close. Like they rented her a place fairly close by, and her assistant's supposed to meet her there. Of course, her breakfast was delivered as Tetra set everything up, so her breakfast is waiting. On the porch. It's just left out there for each of her meals. That was all pre-planned for.
That is good. I might need to talk to your assistant as well.
Oh yeah, she'll be there.
Okay.
There'll be plenty of time. The shooting starts at 6. We'll get there at 5. There'll be plenty of time. She doesn't really need to do anything other than to sign some contractual stuff for me. She's also my lawyer.
She's a lawyer as well.
Yes.
Okay, that is fun and interesting. I was going to have talk to one human to another, but I guess that is out of the
it's out of the question now.
Question now. Yes. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, she prepares. You wait, and a car comes, picks you and her up to take to the lot. Um, Elena, you are actually, well, maybe you're woken up, maybe not. We'll say you are because Elena is not like always keyed up for battle like Pinball is, and Morgan is very much a quiet guy. You're woken up by a gentle tap to the back of your neck as Morgan
Yeah.
is here instead of the prop master who you expected to be the one to wake you up.
Yeah. Do I recognise Morgan as Morgan? 'Cause I know
You do.
Morgan
He's
as
not
Morgan.
wearing. He's actually wearing. He's in uniform
Right.
for as the head of security guard. He's not wearing anything special to disguise his appearance this time around.
Oh,
He says, "Yeah, your
oh.
friend Tetra stopped by last evening and let me know that some of the rounds in the pistols were live ammo."
Yes.
I had a little talk with the prop master yesterday, and pending some investigation, I'll be taking over for now. His assistant will be handling the props.
Yeah, I was going to
Anything
check
happened yesterday?
I haven't checked the video feed last night to see if anyone came in. We can script it. Otherwise, I was going to check the props myself.
Did you go over the video feed while he's there?
Yeah, I'll also mention I got everything in, and there was that guard seemed to be a bit. He didn't seem to fit properly. I didn't.
The doorman, yeah.
Yeah, the doorman. He did. I sort of fine.
So he's fast forwarding through all the recording to the night, and he catches. Is it Sebastian? Is the rat?
Yeah,
Sebastian is doing a risky business routine. He's got socks on. And he's sliding across the desk. Right. He's like, I won't be able to unsee that. He's fast forwarding. No, nothing else happened through the night. And he does want to look at your pictures that you took of the doorman.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And he brings up his own agent. He looks at the picture and he's like, that's not Dorf. Johannes Dorf was the actor that's supposed to be the doorman. That's not him.
Okay.
All right. Give me a second.
I don't want to confront anyone. If there's any gunplay, I'll be over there. So,
well, Dorf is not answering his personal phone. I'm going to go and do a health check at the hotel we've set him up in. Yeah, just give me a call. You got my personal number in case anything goes sideways.
Yeah.
People should start arriving here soon. So, it's before 5 o'clock when you're woken up.
Yeah, I'll just do a double check of the props before I hand them out. So.
Okay. The next thing that happens is very harried scriptwriter comes in and is very upset. He's like, Morgan, I need some help. Look, the whole Yakuza Ninja Strike Team scene, it's blown. All those actors came down with something very severe. They're all in the hospital. 2 of them might die. We need to rewrite the script. And I think the easiest thing that we're going to do is instead of this being a confrontation at the steps of the hotel, we're just going to do it as a drive-by. So what else is going to happen is we need to get a car. We need, and so what's going to happen is we'll just film it as they're just going to shoot out of the side windows. They're just going to blanket so we're going to have the whole scene with the window shattering as normal. The actress's bodyguard is going to get it with multiple bullets. We'll have to change his lines a little bit. You know what? No. What he'll do is he'll throw his body in the way of our starlet and take the bullets for her, and we'll make it a what would he say? What would he say? I've always loved you. Oh yeah, I like that. He writes it into the script. Who's the actor for this? Can he handle that? Okay. So Morgan actually looks over to you, Elena, and says, hey, you can get a hold of Tetra and see if she can find some gang in the area, or maybe some nomads that got a car we can borrow, and maybe a few folks that can get their wrists on screen as they put guns out the window. And you got some folks we could.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's the security people I talked to you about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, that would work. Can
Yeah.
they make that look realistic? So what we're going to need is a drive-by. Windows come down. They're just going to paint the front of the building.
Yes, I'm sure they've never done that before.
Oh, yeah, right. Gotcha. Professionals. Yeah, I understand. Perfect. Let me okay the budget for that. Yeah, if you can get on that. We need to shoot in an hour. So can you get them here that fast?
They should already. Half of them should already be in the area. Well, no, they won't. Yes, we can. I can get them here.
Pierce, does it matter what the vehicle looks like? He's like, it should be black. Black.
I want a black vehicle. Okay. Yeah. I'll also CC and Tetra just because I'm sure if there's any contracts, I want Tetra involved.
Yep.
Just in case. Someone knows contracts. I don't know.
All right. I assume our our actor Marius wants to get on lot when he's supposed to be there. Tetra, you get a call from Elena with that, like, hey, we need some contracts drawn up. Some of his nomad brothers are going to get a bit part. Yeah. All right, so that's your household, guys. That's Marius, Tetra, and Pinball.
An hour?
So, like, he probably called you around 4. Like, and people are going to start showing up at the lot at 5.
Yeah. Can the nomads get to the city quickly? I wonder.
Yeah.
Can the car driving people get through with cars?
Actually, you know what? I want you to roll for this.
Okay.
Use your nomad ability where you've got access to your nomad roll. Let's say it that way.
Yeah. There's no roll per se. There's no ROLL roll associated. There's no roll associated with it.
Okay.
It just adds on to drive skill and stuff like that.
Do you have Do you have any contacts that would work? I'll give you a bonus because you already have them here as security, but I just want to see how good of a showing they can put up.
I assume I do. I mean, I've got a nomad level of 3, but there's no.
Yeah, let's do that. Roll a d10, add 3, and then add like another.
Okay.
Add like another 3 to it.
Okay, so
plus
12.
6.
12 enough?
Oh yeah, very good. It's like, as a matter of fact, we've got a yacht stretch limo that just needs some tires.
Tires are easy enough to come by. There's 4 of them on every car that goes by.
Yeah. We'll make sure to put some bling on her wrist to make it look look right for your cameras.
Yeah. Are we providing the guns?
Yes. Yeah. Probably it's got to be. Yeah. The prop guy, the prop master. In this case, the assistant prop master is going to have to go over that.
We've got the guns for you. They've got. Make sure you got the special bullets on them when we hit with them to you. They've had them trouble, but
okay. Yep. So that's set up. You got the people for the scene. All they got to do is drive by and unload a bunch of clips at the door.
We've never done that before, they say.
Yep. All right. So Marius, Pinball, and Tetra, I guess you're arriving early as well. Yeah. So Marius, the script guy is running towards you. Hell, Marius.
I pull my gun out because he's running at me, and I'm worried that.
You know what? He's like, "Oh, you're in character. That's great."
What?
Hey, look, we had to adjust your scene somewhat. The yak assassins, they're all sick. I think Bradshaw and Tim aren't going to make it. It's like they're not doing well.
Bradshaw and tonight?
Well, no, I love Bradshaw and Tim. They were good guys.
Look.
Sorry, Pinball.
You've got a few more lines. So what you're going to say instead of like the 3 grunts...
Instant freeze. It's like sweating already.
Instead of the 3 grunts and then dying like you're supposed to, you're still going to die. So, hopefully that'll still translate, except this time you're going to get shot a lot instead of just being stabbed.
I love this new script change.
And so what you're going to
I
do
do
is there's
not.
going to be a black. It's black. He kind of looks over at a black car is going to come down that street right there, and a bunch of guys are just going to shoot up the front door, and the windows and everything are going to explode just like it was supposed to be before. But instead of the axe coming out and you getting bladed, you're going to get shot instead. You're going to cover. You're going to pull your jacket and you're going to cover our starlet here so that you get shot and she doesn't. And as you die, you're going to say, "I've always loved you."
Okay, I like that part. Instead of the drive-by shooting, how about and just throwing this out here, how about they come by and do, I don't know, maybe they do a song and dance and just convince me to leave her.
Oh, you're a funny guy, Marius. He kind of hits you. It's exactly the same as the script before, but this time instead you're gonna jump in front of the starlet. You're gonna say, "I've always loved you," right before your big death scene, right?
I don't think we've embraced the idea of a musical enough here. I like
You're such a kidder. Punches you. It's like, all right.
that hurt.
Don't worry, the bullets will hurt less, probably.
I don't know how I'm supposed to be comforted by that. It just
Because, all bullets are digital these days.
Yeah,
Hey,
the bullets won't actually hurt at all because they're not
Oh.
going to hit you.
he
It's going to
doesn't.
be squibs and digital. It's all digital. Yeah, it's all digital. What do you say?
I'm not even going to explain it to Pinball. I'm just going to be like, all right, it is my fate. They're just going to shoot me anyway. And then I remember I've got a real loaded gun in my pocket. And I have taken some improv in college.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, the scene does call for you to have a firearm, which they'll issue to you. Whether or not you tell them you have your own, well, that's another thing entirely.
Yeah, just don't put your pocket pistol on the mantelpiece.
Yeah.
Right. That's
And
great
if you
advice,
shoot-
Pinball. Thank you.
If you shoot any of my nomad family,
Let's see, what is my shooting skill? Let's see how good this is going to be.
Elena will be honor bound to kill you.
Oh, my handgun skill's pretty good.
that's easy to do. That's not a problem. I'll just say, Pinball, I've got a contract for you. Yeah.
So there's a
That's
lot
easy.
of last minute changes that have to happen. So the crew is running around, talking to the actors, the backup special effects guys, having to get some. Well, it's actually they're the same guns, but he needed a few more this time. So he's bringing in some new guns. The contaminated bucket of bullets is still here, and I don't think you went through to find out if any more of them were real or duds.
No.
I don't think anyone did.
No.
Okay. So the assistant prop master then is loading the guns, and you're going to be the backup.
I would have been checking the loaded chambers on each magazine. I would have been checking each magazine. I want to check the pocket bullets.
Okay. So what he'll do is he'll load the magazine and he'll hand you the gun. And then you check off that everything is correct. And then there has to be two people to sign off on all the props just for safety reasons. Okay. I want you to give me a perception roll.
Can we also say Sebastian is going through the box of the bucket of bullets, is scrubbing through to try and find if there's any odd ones?
This perception, does Sebastian have a high perception?
I
don't think so. Sebastian is humor, Phil. Okay. You do find a few rounds that are real in the buckets, and it's not like, well, actually, let me put it this way: you are checking the bullets that are going into the clips, not necessarily the buckets as the guns are handed to you. Okay, so out of all the guns that are handed to you, 2 real bullets were loaded that you found.
Yeah.
Might have been more, but you found 2.
Dude, look.
What? Yeah, they're bullets. So what?
They're not the right kind of bullets.
Yeah, let me see that. He's like, oh, how'd that get in there? He goes to
we
check the
don't-
logs, and he's like, "Look, these were sealed on delivery."
Yeah. Let's recheck. We want to recheck this stuff, or I mean, how obvious is it that the bullets are different? Is it just like
It's
just
not.
visually?
No, it's
Oh.
like you got to really look at it really closely to find out that they're not real.
Hmm. Can I, just thinking, because I'm a maker, and I can can I just quickly create a device that can just test bullets, either by weight or something that I can just basically go.
Yes,
scan
yeah, they
for?
definitely weigh differently. They definitely
Okay,
weigh
can I
differently.
build a device, because I can improv devices and
Right.
stuff.
Dog
You
just walked back
build
in. Give me a sec.
scale.
I can improv a device, because this is a skill I've got that I've had ever since I created the characters. I can improv make devices. I've just never used the damn thing.
You improv a balance scale.
Basically, yeah. Yep.
All right.
Yeah,
so you carefully weigh all the bullets that are in the clips, and you do find a couple more.
Okay.
Yep.
Hand that gun to the best shots.
Well, you've already got your own gun. What do you need more guns for?
Well, I'm not. Oh, do you want me in the right guy? I will totally
No.
shoot Marius.
Yep. Now, keep in mind that it was completely random that those bullets were even put in the chambers, and they weren't put in any specific guns, and they weren't all in the same gun.
Yep. Yeah, no, it's just loading the thing from the thing.
Yeah. So this was not a precision assassination attempt at all. It was more of a let's create some
Disruption.
mayhem.
Sabotage, yeah.
Okay. So you guys are all there. There's a lot going on now, as there's got some last minute script changes that mostly still align with the shooting. So they're not going to delay. They're going to just shoot it, and hopefully the new actor will get his lines right.
Yeah, I'm sure he's got 10 points in acting. Not a problem.
Yeah. Do you guys want to talk about anything, or?
Pinball doesn't know, just remember, about the conspiracy to kill me.
No, we haven't mentioned it to him, but we
Well,
could mention it.
How did you know about my conspiracy to kill Marius?
Wait, you have a conspiracy to kill me?
Everybody who has met you has a conspiracy to kill you.
That explains a lot.
The only person that is actually successfully completing their conspiracy so far is Nancy, who is off.
She's a great cook, don't you think? Like,
No, I
cake,
don't.
That cake that we had, yes, you enjoyed that cake. Do not
What?
tell me you didn't enjoy
Nancy,
that cake.
you gave me Nancy foot cake?
Oh, did I forget to tell you? Shucks.
Nancy has successfully poisoned you, and you'll die of it in a good 30, 40 years.
Ugh. I'll have to get a new liver now. Probably.
You don't have a new one already?
Actually, I have not been stabbed in my liver, strangely enough.
Oh, that's
I've been
pretty
shot
lucky.
very many times elsewhere, but not my liver.
Well,
Also, wear body armor. Why are you not wearing body armor?
Because he wasn't given body armor by the prop guy.
Have
He
you
does.
thought that-
He does have a clean suit for you, though.
I was just gonna say the suit
Yeah.
looks amazing.
It does.
have you thought to ask for a ballistic vest to put on underneath it?
Well, he has a ballistic vest because he is a security guard, but it's not real. It's stage prop.
It's cardboard.
Are they actually using squibs, or are they going to do it digitally?
Well, so the bullets do have a little bit of charge to them, but there's no mass. Nothing comes out, and yeah, everything's gonna be done digitally, except the windows are wired to explode.
And the bullets that are really real are real.
Yes.
And the swords that are real.
Well, now you don't have to worry about the swords because that whole scene was removed.
Oh man, I was hoping to have to jump in for a sword fight. I very rarely get to use my sword that I carry everywhere. I don't even know why I have this thing, honestly.
Cut to when you cut the last sub in half so that you could share with me.
It just occurs to me that given there are explosions meant to be happening on the glass, is anybody here good at dealing with explosions and seeing if, the glass is real and not shattering?
This is the
Safe
first time
glass
being
or
told about explosions on the glass. What do you
Sure.
mean explosions on the glass?
Well, when they are shooting, the fake glass will fake explode. Although it could be real glass that real explodes that we haven't looked at over there, which could.
I'm sure it's all been scored properly. After all, the prop people looked at it. Oh, wait a minute.
Actually, if you say that, the backup prop guy nods. Is like, yeah, it's all fake glass. It's just spun sugar. It'll look good on film, but
As sure as you are that there are no real bullets in this thing.
nobody look.
Right,
The safety.
that is-
We had to unzip that. The safety precautions were on those buckets. It must have been a manufacturer defect.
Right, and I am saying exactly the same thing about the glass that you are so proud.
Well, go give it a lick. It's sugar.
Yeah.
You can tell.
No, you can tell there'll be different refractive indexes and stuff, and there'll be different weights. Okay, we'll go check
Just
the
lick
glass.
it. It's easier. Look, he goes over to the glass. Ah. It's
How
like
many
sugar.
How many other people have licked that glass to test it as well? What do you have now?
Yeah.
You better
We'll
give him a
check
shot
the-
there, doctor.
We'll check
Oh,
the
that's
glass.
right.
Make
This
sure.
is a really dirty city. That's what they
Yeah.
said has happened to those the other actors from last night. They ate something in a bowling alley, and it just man, yeah, it's bad. We got to sign some like get well soon cards for these guys. Oh, well, 2 of them died. Okay.
Oh, no.
We will be seeing them soon.
What? Why? Wait. Why are they all sick?
They
They
ate
all
something
went out.
bad
To,
at the
they went
bowling
all
alley.
went out to some bowling alley last night. They must have all eaten something really bad there. They had really bad food poisoning.
All of them?
Yeah, all of
Did
them.
Did anybody go to ask if they all ate the same thing?
Marius did that.
I turned to Mario.
Technically, I didn't do anything. I just came up with the idea. I'm the idea man.
Technically, they all voluntarily drank the thing that they did not know was poison themselves.
Totally. They did it.
I mean, food poisoning is not usually administered through beer.
Yeah.
You're asking too many
Welcome
questions.
to the
Just let this-
future.
Why does nobody ask questions when I'm here?
Just let this go. Please let this go.
You're right. I am holding up the projection of where you get shot. Please, roll cameras. What, do I get to call action?
No. Oh yeah, actually they do make an adjustment to your suit because they have to put where like the bullets exploded to your back and like, they have to show blood back there, so they have to wire your suit to show all that.
Still a good looking suit though.
Yeah.
I still
It's
bring it.
mostly just little squibs that burst the fabric because they'll put all the blood in post. They'll do all that digital, but they want the explosions so you'll feel an impact.
Yeah, they're probably wired backwards now, so they'll impact into me. So that's exactly the type of competence.
Well, I mean,
expect.
he's doing it right there in front of you. If you want to take a look at to see if he is doing.
Yeah, I've got my
anything
agent
vicious
taking
there.
selfies, reach behind my back, and
Now, Mr. Prop Man, I want you to know this man here, Marius, is a very serious method actor. You should probably just use real bullets. Put a pad underneath.
Oh no!
why are you
We've got
talking?
our insurance company won't go for that. Yeah, I've long since advocated for the use of real bullets because as long as you don't shoot anybody in the head, we can pretty much fix it.
I don't like this. You're done now.
I'm the only prop guy left. There has to be somebody licensed on the set. You're just an actor. You can't tell me to go.
I'm gonna sneak away.
Marius, he gets paid more than you.
That's probably the sad truth. I'm gonna sneak away and put back on my original suit. I'm not wearing this suit. I'm gonna still show up for my scene, but I'm not wearing this suit. But I'll do it the last minute, so they don't. There's no
Right.
chance to change it. Yeah.
He's gonna pop back, grab your suit. And, okay.
Yeah.
All right. if anybody actually does want to check the windows, yeah, they're all.
Okay, cool.
Who's licking all the windows?
Sebastian, try to stop a rat from licking sugar.
Right.
Sebastian just has a little piece of glass there eating away.
All right. So filming is due to start. Is anybody doing anything otherwise?
Yes, one little thing beforehand. Just want to meet up with the lawyer/assistant
Yes.
and say, hey.
She's there with her meals for the day, and she's giving her her soy coffee and other stuff. It's like, oh hi, I heard you were.
Have everybody here, just as I've been sending all the information that I've been acquiring here, so everybody knows that she had a thing like that, and I'm just gonna say, hey, look, just tell us once that you have not been compromised by the people, because I found your phone and I know the thing that was going on there. They were trying to.
Are you doing this in private with her or in front of everybody that's here?
In front of the PCs, but nobody else.
Okay.
It's
like, yeah, it was the strangest thing. I just got these random calls from somebody that would just try. They never said what they wanted. Just wanted to know if they could pay me to undermine my client. I told her all about it, and I don't even know how they got that phone number. So I just disconnected the phone and I got another phone. If you want to give me a read on her, you can.
Yeah, that was the idea, so that everybody's there and can go.
Yep.
Oh,
actually, if you call a meeting of the PCs,
exactly,
and so everybody can roll on that.
I will roll my human perception.
Human perception.
Human perception. I'm not
She's
even
telling the
gonna
truth.
Well done, Pinball.
Where is human perception?
It's
Oh,
under
it's
social.
Oh, I have points in it.
Yes, way, what on you?
As a good dentist, you should have.
I still suck.
You got to know for sure when they're really feeling pain.
Apparently, this works great for being a dentist.
Well, somebody got a 15 or a 16. I can't quite see that.
That's Laszlo.
It is Laszlo. I
is
know
Laszlo.
how people react. I don't know what to do when they do.
Okay, so she's a little shocked that you found her phone because it means you were going through her stuff. She seems mildly offended about that, but she appears to be honest about what she's telling you.
Yes.
That's fantastic news. We connect the phone and say you accept their deal and see what they get you to do, and then you can undermine their plans.
It's too late now.
Oh.
The plans were to kill Lestard right here in this bit.
Oh, no. They didn't say what they wanted. They just wanted to know if they could pay me to... So like, actually, you read them. But yeah, so they never asked for anything specific. Just that to undermine the film.
Yeah, we know someone's trying to sabotage this whole production.
Right.
And this could just be part of that.
All right, let's contact them and say we accept their deal because we always need more money. Now, also, excuse me, I need to go make a sniper check for snipers.
Oh, good idea.
The thing you should have done at the last night market when 3 people were spotting for a sniper that you didn't see. That thing, yes. So,
hey, mercenaries who failed to spot them.
Morgan's been gone for a bit. And as Pinball goes off and you're going to actually check for snipers, give me a perception roll, but we'll deal with it in a minute. Morgan comes back and he tells you, like, hey, we found the actor that's supposed to be the doorman. He was tied up in his bed and somebody had drugged him.
Look at that, Flo. Look away.
He kind of looks over to the script guy and says, I guess I'll be playing the doorman today. He's like, all right. The actor that turned in the doorman stuff yesterday has not shown up. All the other actors are here.
Right. Yeah. Cool.
Okay. Pinball. What did you end up rolling? A 14?
19 if combat awareness factors in.
We'll go with 19. Yes, but there's a lot of locations to look, so I'll get to you.
Well, the immediate location I would look would be ones relevant to the drive-by.
Right, and unfortunately, that is another, like, apartment complex. It's right across from this.
Hmm.
There's any number of places on there that could be used. It is
Yeah.
not currently used, like, it's closed down, but you well know that, hey, locks are
Oh
made to be
no,
open.
they're shooting across from an exposed building. Oh, the fools!
Yep.
That's a thought of something to check. Get my AI buddy, to do a quick sweep to see if there's any road networks around that are currently active.
Okay, actually, that's pretty good. There is.
Yeah.
Yes. So we'll just cut this short a little bit. Someone is doing a little bit of taping of their own. It looks like some people got wind of what was going on here, even though, I mean, it's hard to hide a production like this. They did the best they could. But there
Yeah.
are some people that are trying to get the scoop on the story, and they've planted some cameras nearby. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you can shut them down easily.
Yeah. As long as if there's people there, they'll be available. Otherwise, doink, yep, say bye bye.
Okay. Yep. And they're just stuff that you could get, like,
Yeah.
off the shelf. It's nothing special. It's just probably some of the members of the community that were going to try and make a buck off this if they could get
Yeah.
a leak of the script or anything.
Well, that's our bucks they're taking. If we don't
That's
know,
right.
it's gonna
There
be
you
us, damn
go.
it.
Okay. Tetra, are you doing anything special before the shooting starts in more than one way?
No, I think I'm just gonna stay put for now.
Okay. Where is everyone? You can be extras, quote, that are seen as just shadows on the inside of the hotel. As the glass breaks, the people inside are just supposed to, take cover like you normally would. Or you can stand across the street where a lot of people are standing.
I would like to be close by with my doctor-y type stuff at the ready, just in case.
Okay, yeah. They'll put you just inside the door as you are walking in to secure a room at this fabulous hotel.
Sounds good.
Okay. How about the rest of you? Elena, you
I'll be
staying
an
with
extra.
prop guy?
I'll be somewhat nearby.
I'm staying with a prop guy, but I will have a link open to my Nomad buddies, just as because we're Nomad, we just be chatting back and forth.
Yep, that's fine. Tetra,
Yeah, I'll just be an extra, or just kind of.
are you going to be an extra in the lobby too? All right. Marius,
Yeah.
you are so you are going to be getting out of a car that's not moving. So like the car's already parked there. It's like a limousine that you're going to be coming out of. You come out first. You open up the back door for the starlet of the scene. You go in, with standing behind her. And as you go up the steps, that's when the drive-by car comes by and the shooting starts. And the guy's like, "Okay, what's your line again?"
I've always loved you.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Said in that cadence, completely
Yeah.
flat.
I've always loved you. Yeah.
I've always loved you.
Okay. So here we go.
My-
Pinball. You are searching the building across, thinking that is the most likely place that a sniper would be. You've checked some of the derelict cars on the streets already. They all look good. They've kind of moved them because some of them are really derelict cars. They just kind of pushed out of the way so they wouldn't be in the shot, because this is supposed to be a functioning hotel here. They've made look really nice on the outside. And the scene starts. Marius, give me an acting role.
Can you do negative luck to take points away from your ability?
Oh, if you can, you're going to see it in just a second.
Oh, that's pretty good. You hit your marks exactly. You open the door for the starlet, who's dressed very well in a very business, sleek new business suit, and you use a couple of steps behind her as you lead her up the steps. The Nomad stretch black limo comes roaring down the street. The windows open, and then as automatic fire goes off. The the windows on the ground floor of the lobby explode. Everybody inside that are playing extras duck. I'm not going to have you guys roll the acting roll because a lot of that is not even going to be seen. They're just going
Sorry,
to
guys.
tweak the shadows a little bit in case anyone doesn't duck. And as this is going on, so a 19, you say, Pinball.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Roll initiative.
Woo!
Just
Woohoo.
pinball, right?
Just pinball,
Pinball.
unfortunately.
That's fine. Looks to me.
Oh, I gotta select a tracker token now, I guess. Let's try again.
That's
Oof.
well, you had an 18, so good probably able to go with that.
Oh, yeah, the original one was an 18.
Yeah, that's fine. We can go with the 18. And 1 point
Ooh.
difference, 17.
Ooh.
Good thing I went with that 18.
The last apartment that you haven't cleared, and I'm going to expect it this time because you're trying to do this fast because the scene's taking place. You may not be as careful as you possibly want because it would take too much time. You just kick the door open.
And
There's
look
a
in front of
guy.
the windows. Yeah.
There's a guy with a rifle just as the yacht limo comes in and they start firing. He starts to take aim.
You better be shooting Marius as I unload on him.
What do you want to do? Like, he's aware you're there, but you had to kick the door in. But yeah, go ahead. What do you want to do?
I'm going to tackle him. I mean,
Okay.
is he already in like a prone position?
Sort of, like he's got like a sandbag on a table. He's like in a seated position, but again, he's aware that you're there. So, he's not prone.
My hope is that physically tackling him and, judo rolling or whatever will ruin his shot.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and roll, and then I will roll his.
All right. Fighting. So this is going to be some good old brawling. Brawling, I get 2 attacks. First one has to be a grapple attack, I believe. It's been a while since I looked at the combat rolls.
Ooh.
Good thing I get 2 of them.
Yeah, because that's going to miss just flat out.
Mm-hmm. That's much
however, yep. Now, let's see what he's going to get here. He's not going to be able to beat a 22, but okay, so a 9. So that is going to mess the shot up for sure. So he does pull the shot. Instead of dealing with you, he tries to get that shot off. The effect down there, however, is there's a bunch of other explosions and shots going off. Nobody notices anything. Marius, you're shot by a whole bunch of bullets in your back. Your jacket doesn't shred like it's supposed to. The prop guy is going, no. Why isn't the jacket going off? You don't have to roll another acting roll. You got it for the scene. So it's not flawless, but it's a good scene.
Right, there's room
where
for
you throw yourself in front of the actress. You take the bullets. You fall and you deliver your scene with just the right amount of panache, and then you die. Your death. Your screen death.
Okay. Yeah.
Like you shove her in through the front doors as you expire on the steps. The yacht limo goes driving off, and it's like scene. The guy's like, "We did it in one. That was amazing." Meanwhile, as Pinball fights first,
can I just ask: is my performance good enough that it's believable enough for Pinball to think that I actually did get shot and make him happy?
I don't think Pinball.
I didn't have line of sight on you.
Oh, yeah.
all that practicing for you, and it's just all right.
Also, he knew you were going to change your jacket. He knows what a gunshot looks like.
Right.
So his action was try to pull off the shot. So that was his action. So it's back to you. You knocked him off the chair. He's on the ground. He's let go of the rifle. He's probably Yeah, he's probably going to go, fist to fist with you. He does have a knife, which he would not have been able to get to because he pulled off the shot instead. So it's back up to you.
Since I'm not going to be drawing my weapons either, I'm going to pummel him.
Go ahead.
Thankfully, he's actually good at pummeling people. See, do I have fist in there? Nope. All right, just brawl then. Boom.
Body blow.
He can't beat that, but that's the reduction.
So I beat by 9.
Yeah.
I forget if that has an effect or not. And then I'm going to... he might beat that one. Possible.
Not by enough. Yep.
By another 9.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead and roll your damage for both of those.
Let's see. I believe my fist is 2d6 or 3d6 because I got an 8. I think it's 3d6. Oh.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it. I think even a 2d6 is probably going to be enough to put this guy out, but go ahead.
All right. Rolls. Where's my dice roller? It's been a while since I've been on Roll20. They've changed some things. There it is. That is 14. And let me do it easy this time. And 11. So 25 total.
Did you say body of 8?
Yes. Is that 3d6?
Yeah, 3d6, yeah.
So 25 each. Total, excuse me.
Okay. Not wearing body armor. So you've subdued this guy. He's not much of a fighter, actually.
I do I have Morgan's number?
You do. Because everybody's been sharing information, so yes.
Is this Morgan?
Morgan, I call up Morgan. I throw up a group call, I guess. Get Morgan on the line. So, Morgan, I'm being paid for every save, right? Yes? No?
Who's this? Oh, Pinball.
Yes, it is Pinball.
What was the situation?
Oh, I just foiled a sniper.
Who was he trying to shoot?
Unclear, because I just fell upon him at the last possible moment in thematic.
Yeah, you'll get paid, Pinball. Is he
fantastic.
alive? Is it a
Yes.
he?
Is it a he?
Yes.
I mean, I've subdued them. And
Nancy, what?
oh, excuse me, someone I know. I will throw them out.
No, they didn't survive. Sorry.
Yes, they're alive for now. Unless you want me to throw them out the window.
Restrain them. Make sure they don't have any weapons on them. I'll be up there shortly.
Yep. Anybody else coming? As they're on the call.
Just me. The security detail just that was everybody in the yacht car.
Right, fine.
We'll see if we can get them back. Elena, you want to call your guys back? Yeah.
Well, I've got to get the weapons off them anyway, so
yeah. All right, so that's scene 1. The rest of the scenes for the day are all taking place in the hotel, and they're all a bunch of talking, a lot of talking. None of you have roles in this. Wait, no, Pinball has a role. Pinball has a role today. You bring a hot towel to her apartment. And you expect a tip. You have no lines. Your whole thing is to present the towel on a silver tray and to put your hand out for a tip. That is your line.
Instinctive, really.
And you have to dress up in Victorian clothing for it, of course, because all staff.
I've been injured with this Victorian clothing. I don't know why they made me wear a girdle, but they did. Before
Morgan gets there with whatever of the nomads might make it up, are you doing anything with this person?
Restraining them, searching them.
Okay.
Disassembling their weapon a little bit.
Combat knife. Extra bits of ammo for the rifle. The rifle was just a single shot rifle. No clip. Just single shot rifle. Old style. Like, look. Actually, going back and looking at the weapon, that's an antique.
This is a drop bolt rifle. What?
Yeah. Single shot. It's well maintained.
Does it look like a prop by any chance?
It looks like if someone were trying to make a really realistic prop, the best way you could do it is actually get a hold of a real old firearm like this.
Ugh.
And I would also say with Pinball's trained eye, if it's a prop, it's a working prop, and someone sighted it in. Like you can see like the marks on the iron sight where it's been adjusted. Someone sighted it in.
This is awful and terrible. But also, what can I tell about the perpetrator?
Okay, going through his stuff. He's got a wallet. He's got an ID in it. One of the things that catches your eye, other than just his identification, he's definitely not a native of Night City. Not a
Idaho. Why is he from Idaho?
He's got a business card for the Dental Association.
Aha! I should have let him shoot. Oh, I can't believe it. I have just saved Marius's life. Probably. I mean,
there's also a mag key for a local hotel in his pocket as well.
So does his picture ID, presuming it's a picture ID, match him?
It does.
Cool. And it is a him. I got a name for him.
You got any way to spot a forgery by any chance?
That would probably be under
Lick it.
Lick it, yes.
Yep, you lick it. If it tastes sugary, then you know it's fake.
Do I have anything? Education, maybe. Let's see.
I know there is a skill that covers forgery.
That would be forgery.
Yeah, there you go. Yep.
I think that's under technique, forgery. Yeah, I could try rolling forgery.
Yep.
Everybody has all skills, whether they have levels or not. 13, not bad.
Yeah.
It might be a fake because you don't know out of this city what their registered IDs look like. But if it is a fake, it's really well done.
Take some pictures of it. Boop, boop.
Okay. Morgan comes up to relieve you. He has called the police as well because he has to because of
You called the police? Oh, you madman!
He's like, yeah, I kind of have to. Our insurance company demands it.
No. Why are you even reporting this to the insurance company? He didn't shoot anybody.
Oh, we have to. You reported it. All of our comms are recorded. You know that, right?
Why would you do that? I mean, you have to have a clandestine form of communication with me at all times. It's,
Hey, only those guys at Paramount do that.
This is a complete breach of our trust. I don't know if I can continue working under these conditions.
Oh, that's unfortunate. You've got a scene in about an hour.
I'm asking you, Morgan, as you are now the prop master and probably some other hats that you are wearing other than your mini hats that you actually wear as part of your disguise. Do I really have to wear the girdle?
No. They're only shooting you from the waist up. It's fine.
Excuse you. These are rock hard. They're artificial. They came out of the package that way.
Yeah. Let's just wait. I'll wait for the police to get here. We'll see if we can sit in on any kind of questioning to see who this guy was trying to shoot. Looks like you went over things. Looking at the wallet that's laying by. Anything mean anything to you?
Strangely, there was no money there. None at all. Weird.
Well, it's all done by agent and
Yeah.
stick anyway.
Yeah.
No one has
He
aids.
didn't have a phone on him. No agent on him.
I could not say as I pocketed the mag key for the hotel.
Yeah. He goes and looks at the rifle, picks it up, looks around. It's like, nice piece. It's not one of ours.
Not one of yours, really.
No, all of our props have a stamp on it. Our props guy is really efficient. Like he's got serial numbers on everything.
Does it look like it is filed off or anything? No? Yes?
He takes a really good look at the butt. He's like, no, it's clean. It's not one of ours.
Very strange. Oof. I suppose I have to go be in my scene now. Starting is such a curse. As I look to the camera again.
Okay. So meanwhile, there's some congratulations for you, Marius. The scene went off well. You did your sign. You did the assistant prop master is still cursing though that your suit didn't go off. I don't know why he didn't go off. I did everything right. Man, our animators are gonna it's gonna cost a mint to get them to animate that.
Well, best of luck next time.
Anyway,
and I come up, hey Marius, why are you in a different suit?
What? Wait.
Well, I spilled ketchup on it. I was having a pre-shoot hot dog.
You and your eating habits. Also, you can thank me for your life again.
Why? What happened?
Someone tried to shoot you.
Again?
I know. I told you. Everybody you meet.
I'll tell you,
it's a terrible conspiracy against you, but I think it has to do with the dental association this time.
Oh, I really should go into the office soon and start paying some people.
Yeah, otherwise they'll hire more contract killers for you.
Oh, the work of a dental office manager is never done.
So they finish off the shooting for the day. Go ahead and roll me acting, Stephen.
Also, point out what we can just do is get Marius to put the jacket on and just go stand in front of the green screen, explode the jacket, and they've got those shots on him.
Joke's on you. Pinball has 2 skills.
Wow.
Acting.
Yeah, you also nail it marginally. I mean, it's.
I stand there.
Yeah.
I hand a towel successfully.
You're tipped and seen. All right, so Laszlo, you've been keeping tracks on the actress through the shooting. Everything seems fairly normal. Her assistant is there with she's got like this bag of food and beverages that is different from everyone else's food and beverages because the actress is very picky about her food and beverages, and hands out her coffee, water, food through the whole thing. And oddly, nothing happens. She's fine.
Oh my goodness.
So the first shooting ends because the rest of the scenes were all dialogue, building up the romance between her and the edgy edge runner who looks entirely too clean. The next scene will be filmed at your place. Next episode.
Yay. Guess we can get to go home then. I'll be woken up by builders early in the morning, making sure the place is ready.
We have a small side trip, guys, as I hold up a mag key.
Tetra, I want you to make a roll for me, please. This is going to be your one of your contacts that you use to get the food. So however many points you have in the contact that you use for that, you can just choose one of your contacts. It doesn't matter if it's the same one or not. And make me a roll.
Okay, did that work?
Oh, yeah.
You came up with a 22.
Let's make sure it was...
Okay.
I hope it didn't go like 3 times.
No, you get a message on on your phone, basically, from the contact that's been providing all the food. It's from one of the particular grocers, the one that's been providing like the really fresh greens and vegetables that she's been asking for. And it's just basically saying, I'm sorry. It was beyond my control. I'll refund the money, of course. I hope this doesn't cause any problems with our relationship. It really was beyond my control. For whatever reason, the delivery person just wasn't able to deliver the food.
I told you that's going to happen.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, these things happen, whatever. I'm cool with it.
Okay, yeah. As long as we're good, Tetra. Yeah, you always bring me good work. I'm sorry it happened. Of course, I'll refund whoever your client is on this. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Well, nobody died.
Yeah, I know, right? Although somehow we've lost the food though. Like it was all set out on the bay, but our transport company said that they were having issues with their dispatch, and I don't know what happened to it. It probably was just taken by you know how this neighborhood is.
Mm-hmm. You guys don't have any cameras around or anything to see?
Well, I mean, we do, but they always get shot out, so we just stop putting out new ones after a while. You know how it is. Sorry if this is messed up your biz, but again, we'll reimburse. You just let us know what the client wants back.
Okay. I'll worry about that later.
Tetris should be wondering what did get delivered then.
What?
We've had no complaints about food missing, so something got delivered.
I know. That's what I was just kind of.
Yeah, that's what she.
Yeah. So what does Tetra do?
Yeah.
Because you haven't heard any complaints from your client that she hasn't received her food.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. It's like, what in the world? But yeah, I was just gonna go check the security and see who all's been coming in.
Yeah. Look, the security kind of had to perform roles this morning, so there's kind of a gap there. Just normal staff, I guess.
Oh, jeez. Okay. And we don't have any. Well, are those cameras shot out too? Any cameras that show that who came and went with the food?
Actually, yeah, there's cameras all over the place. So if you want to do that, so the her assistant actually brought the food in these big like cooler bag things. And Laszlo, I mean, if you're listening to what she's asking, I mean, the food was delivered at her door, which was like that was expected. That was what's supposed to have happened. Like her meals would be delivered at the door, as for each meal, because it all has to be very fresh. And you were there for the food delivery at the door. As any was left at the door. Not that you were.
So it was the assistant.
Not that you interacted with anyone.
Yeah.
Okay, so could there be something in the bags that's exploding or foods? I don't know. Oh, strange.
You could check to see if she's slow-acting poison she just ingested.
Yeah, I'm thinking contaminated food.
Yes, that makes sense as well. She seems okay at the moment.
Supposedly, she's been eating it for the last 3 days.
Yeah.
So.
But what has she been eating for the last 3 days?
But she's had all of it. If she did have a poison, I purged it from her system last night. I mean, we should keep. Okay.
Yeah.
I should keep purging her system.
Whatever happened, whatever happened hasn't seemed to have any adverse effect that we can tell.
You could also just inspect the food she's recently received.
Yes,
and you did give her a pretty thorough
dumpster dive.
physical as well, and there was nothing odd
What's the
with her
bit
chemistry.
that it's all psychological and she can eat she can eat everyone else's food fine and didn't even notice if it wasn't pure meat. Just, I just have the thing. Oh no, it's like was it everyone is apparently celiac these days? Oh, yes, I'm celiac. Yeah. I'm gluten intolerant. Yeah. Bullshit, you are.
I mean, it could be, yes.
So yeah, so she's been having perfectly human meat, perfectly fine without any problems.
Right. So we're coming up to we're at the end of our session, but is there anything that you want to look into going into the next session that I can prepare for? So yes, somebody's delivering the food. Apparently not the people that were originally contracted to deliver the food.
So maybe they're just using food delivery as access to the sets.
They could be, yes. We would have to follow the people who delivered next time.
Okay, so no one delivered to the set today. Her assistant showed up with the food.
I thought you said it arrived on the doorstep.
When you were at her house or her rented place,
okay.
it arrived at the doorstep.
Okay.
Each of her meals arrived fresh.
So things to look into. Assistant, where did get food?
Mhm.
Write that
Which we can clear that up now, so to give you guys some room to think before next session. She says, "Yeah, I just picked it up at the porch coming in."
You're gonna want to get that watched.
Yeah, follow the person back.
Yeah.
The hotel room or motel room that the key goes to.
Yep, finding
yeah.
out where that goes to. Yep, you got that.
Preparing for a big part.
Yes,
In the next thing. Yes.
the whole next shooting day is all going to happen in the your cubicle hotel.
Yeah. I'll be having also, assuming that, pinball and sort of, I'll be asking my family, hey, this guy got into our security net to try and do a shoot on one of the actors. What the hell are you guys doing there? You're my family. You're letting me down here.
And actually, one of your guys cops to it. It was someone in your family. It's like, hey, trying to make a little money on the side. Yeah. Since they provided security until they got used for extras, they just set up some video cameras. All right, so we'll end it there for the day. Richard, tell us all about your own channel.
Hello, I am Richard, and I don't usually talk like that. I usually talk like this, which, isn't much better of an accent, but still, you can watch me playing video games badly here on Twitch at LMTDTMFFR, or say it with me now.
Limited time offer.
No
No
vowels.
vowels.
Yeah, there we go. We're getting there.
I think we basically got that. That Brent.
Jameis,
tell us about your blog.
Got a blog, mainly put up there at the moment, movie reviews, because I ain't got much else going on. I forget what I review, that's why I've got a blog. Go look at there.
Good stuff. And if you found us, you know where we are, but go to BlueMagik.com, and you can find all of our social media links there. And I usually ask, Steven, did you have anything you wanted to plug this time around?
No.
Okay.
Yep. No.
Kim, anything?
No.
All right. And much as the Marius being an actor and multi-talented person, the player portraying Marius is an internet black hole because he doesn't want us to know about all the illicit things he does.
Exactly. My maple syrup supplies will be safe without you knowing who I am. Yep.
Exactly. Until we annex Canada, and then it's all over. We'll take all your maple syrup.
That sounds like a moral problem.
Yeah, that's it. All right, guys. Thanks for playing. Say goodbye to everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
Night.
Toodaloo.